Hi, this is Carrie Mubarak. I'm reaching out to you from New Orleans, Louisiana, where I'll be spending my new year and a few days beyond. If you all are in the area, then holler at me at Carrie, Kerri, at wooingnature.life if you need services while I'm around. You can definitely let me know. This is the new moon view, and this is for my fire sign. So if you're an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, or if you have a lot of fire signs in your chart, if you already know your chart and you know you have a lot of fire there, you can pay attention to this too. Sun, moon, and rising if you want to get that deep, but I would kind of stay in the realm of your general disposition and your general energy, what you tend to be, more so than your astrological, because you know that requires a little extra. So this is for fire signs. This is for the new moon period. Starts on January 5th, couple of days before, a couple of days after. You're still in the same energy frequency and the same and in that same field or sphere of influence. So you're good to go there. And if you want to know more about the general aspects of the moon for the new moon period, you can also check the other video that just says the new moon view. So this is specifically for fire signs. So if you are a fire sign, tune in. All right, so I am reading from the Mystical Shaman deck, Colette Baron Reed. I always like to give a shout out to those people who make great decks, and this is a great deck. I love it. I use it all the time. And so that's where I'm delving deeper into your new moon energy, fire signs. So you all have a really dynamic spread. I'm doing a medicine wheel spread, consists of 5 cards. First card is at the center. It represents the general sense of what's going on for you, and then there are 4 other cards that surround that, and that's they're placed in the south, the west, the north, and the east respectively, and then I just take a look at the whole thing. All right, so for you at your center is the vision quest. So you are at a time now during this new moon where you can request a vision from the spirit world. If you already have a vision in place, then you're a step ahead of the game, but there's still nothing wrong with asking for that vision to be made more clear to you if you already feel somewhat clear. But this is about focusing on a vision that you have, what you see for yourself, or a vision or a concept or an idea that you've been playing around with, any new projects that you have going on, all of those get the focus right now. And what's great about this, fire signs, is that you get the benefit of all the earth energy that's happening. And so for those of you who have trouble completing tasks, or you're like, I can start something but I just can't finish it, well, the moon is traveling through Capricorn, which is a get it done sign, and there's also a number of other planets. Mercury is there, the sun is there in conjunct with the moon, so those two are working together. We have Pluto in Capricorn, and also Saturn in Capricorn. So there's all this real serious focus, make the plan, stick to the plan, finish the plan energy that is benefiting you right now, and you're right in the place for it. I almost feel like this new moon is really for you guys, more so than it is for it's for all of us, but I think you guys are going to get the real benefit of this new moon period. So the new moon is saying that it's time to quest for the vision, or to get the vision totally in focus. Around it and surrounding it, starting in the south, is magic. Okay, so not only do you have this vision that can now reach fruition and that can happen for you, but there's magic that goes with it. So magic starts with a vision. You know, magic doesn't start happening, or the magic that or the things that we perceive as being magic don't happen until the vision becomes clear. So when the vision gets clear, then things start happening that support the vision, that support you in the vision, that support your position in the vision, and anything else that you're needing. So if you've been feeling stumped, or you've been feeling like there's been like some kind of obstacles or barriers or something pushing against you being able to move forward with what you've been envisioning, then that time is now over. Okay, so we are looking at in this position where there's magic unfolding, and what the things that surround it, the things that are happening in relationship to what you've been thinking about. In order to connect to the magic, you have to maintain a childlike sense of wonder. That's what I'm getting from this card. I see the eyes and I see this child, and you have to maintain a childlike sense of wonder. And that's a part of vision questing as well, because when you quest a vision and then you go about receiving the vision, you have to be very open. So being open and being able to receive some higher vibrational energies is that's in order for you. And then also astrologically, that's in order because let me find it real quick. Yeah, the moon sextiles Neptune during this phase of the moon. And so it has this transcendental effect. You'll be very perceptive, sensitive to the things that are going on around you, but it's also a time when you're able to accept higher vibrational energies. And it also says that this inspires artists. So if any of you fire sign people are also artists or are pursuing artistic endeavors, this is a fantastic time for you to do that. So this is really great. All right, in the West, we have the Time Master. This is where it really gets good. This is where your whole thing gets really good, because not only do you have a vision, or you're about to receive a vision, and you're going to get all of the things that go with it if you just maintain this openness and this childlike wonder, but then you've got this in the West position, you have the Time Master. Well, what the Time Master knows is that there is no time. Time is only a concept. It's only something that you use for this period to get this particular thing done. So if you have been getting lessons about time related lessons, not being late, issues being late, learning how not to be late to a meeting or something like that. And I know this is going to seem kind of like backwards or, counterintuitive to the idea that there is no time. But anytime you are receiving lessons related to time in your physical world, and I don't care how they come, whether it's about not being late or whether it's about forgetting the clock and leaving it alone and just going with the flow, any lessons that come up in relationship to that, it's about being able to become a master of time, where time does not affect you. You're able to maneuver anything at any time under any circumstances. It's really, really a super powerful lesson, and it is in your West position where you are looking within and where there are some of the lessons from your childhood exist. This is also where you look at your own experiences. So whatever experiences that you're having in relationship to keeping up with time in any way, that is because you're becoming a master of time itself. Wow. Talk about value added. And then in the North position, you have the drum, which is the timekeeper. So when I'm looking at this, and when I'm doing all of these readings for the earth, the air, the fire, and the water signs, I'm looking at the movement of all of them together. And in the earth, for the earth signs, and also for the water signs, no, the earth signs and the air signs, the energy was kind of moving from the south to the west. So you're moving from a place of learning and discovering into where you can begin to apply and assimilate these lessons. But your reading, fire signs, is the first one that's moving from the west to the north. So now you have mastered some lessons here that then allow you to be in a position of wisdom and knowledge in relationship to this. So now you have mastered the time. You have become the timekeeper. Ooh, I am impressed. I am totally impressed with this reading. I can't begin to tell you. And then, okay, so in the north, we have the drum, which is the timekeeper. This is the rhythm of life. This is the metronome that is within you and the metronome that ticks inside your head. It is not about trying to keep up with somebody else's rhythm. It's about the rhythm that is within you. It's like your own heartbeat. And then that heartbeat that is within you connects to the heartbeat of the earth, the heartbeat that is within the keeping of time. I mean, I don't know what you guys have planned, but I'm interested. I want to go hang out with some with some fire signs after this. I'm looking for fire signs. I'm going to be asking everybody, hey, are you an Aries, Leo, or Sag? Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo. Yeah, this is really powerful. It's really impressive. And then the last card, which is the East card, is the Jaguar. So not only are these lessons that you have been receiving and this vision that is coming to you that you've been working on and nurturing that is allowing you to become the timekeeper, but it's connected to the Jaguar. Jaguar energy is like, I mean, like you go to the indigenous cultures of the South, and this is one of the things that I got from this card too, was that there's some kind of, I'm getting that there's something special about the Southeast. So if you look at your positioning and you consider yourself to be in the Southeast of wherever you are, anybody that's in that area, South and East, is something about it that I'm getting in relationship to that. And then if you go to the Yucatan Peninsula, the Maya, the Aztecs, all of these indigenous cultures revere the jaguar for spiritual knowledge and to be able to maneuver in the spiritual world. And it's a power symbol. It's a serious, powerful, magical totem. So, like I said, fire signs, I don't know what specific projects you're doing or what specific initiatives that you all are nurturing right now, but during this new moon period, it is really about you just pulling in that energy so you can get that done, whatever that is, so that you can just make it happen. This will not be one of those things that whatever you come up with or whatever the vision teaches you during this new moon period, and when you all do your new moon rituals and when you do your prayers and all of that centered around the new moon for my fire signs, whatever comes to you after that, it's not going to be a fly-by-nighter. It's going to be something with long-reaching, far-reaching, and very spiritual implications and energy that comes with that. I don't know. I don't even know if we need to delve any deeper, but I will go ahead and take a look at the enchanted map. The enchanted map is another set of cards that I use to qualify the ones that I'm reading now. So I'm reading from the enchanted map just for some direction, just for some additional direction. If I pull some dynamite out of here, I'm done. I'm not going to pull another one for y'all. I don't think you need anything else, in all honesty. I do not. The compass. I'm done. The compass. So this drum, you being the drum, you being the compass, I mean, fire signs, it kind of matches. It goes with the whole, it goes with the story. You all are kind of out front. You all start things, you begin things, and so you all are at the head here. And so a lot of the rest of us will be looking to you for inspiration and for direction on moving forward. I will tell you this, I don't need to pull any more cards, but I am going to share with you a few things from the general reading. If you want to look at generally what's happening with the moon, you can go to the new moon view that doesn't have the elements, earth, air, fire, and water to it. And that'll just give you a general overview of what's happening with the planets and with the stars during the new moon period. But I am going to bring a couple of these up for you because of what I'm getting from the reading. So one of the things I want to share with you about this moon is that there is a sextile to Neptune, which gives you keen perceptive. It has a transcendental energy, so it's like this whole thing of mastering time and becoming the timekeeper and being the compass and being connected to the jaguar. All of that is related to that aspect of the moon with Neptune. It's also a time where you can readily accept higher vibrational energy. This is definitely high vibrational energy. It goes back to some very ancient teachings. And so if you're connected to the jaguar, then you'll definitely want to connect with that moon energy around the 5th that will bring that. This also, in the same aspect, inspires artists. So I think I was saying, or I think I mentioned before, it may have been with another element, but this is a good time for artists. If you're involved in the arts, if you are in the arts field, design, lifestyle, travel, any of that, this is also a really good aspect for that. So if you're involved in the arts, or if any of these projects are involved in arts, call me. If any of these relate to that, then you definitely want to make that connection there. I was thinking it was another one too. Individualism, feeling yourself, being an individual is definitely there, and that's the sun conjuncting the moon. Yeah, those are some things that you'll want to tap into. Again, the new moon time is a time for you to be more receptive rather than active. So as you're initiating these projects, or as you are reflecting on the idea or the vision that you have, these are things that you can meditate on, or that you can apply to your focus, and then that'll just boost that energy way up. You got a lot of energy to work with. And another advice for you all, fire signs, if you don't feel like you have that get it done energy, connect with an earth sign. That's your Taurus, your Virgos, or your Capricorns. They are working with they are putting some things down and completing some projects right now, so they may be in a good position to help you see yours through. So connect with them and you should be in good shape. All right, way to go, fire signs. Y'all are the hotness for real. That is your new moon view for January 5th, 2019. And I hope you're having a great day. And as always, have a wonderful life. If you would like to get a personalized reading that'll go in even deeper and really give you a sense of where all this is happening for you personally, you can get a personal perspective by emailing me at Kerri, Kerri, @wooingnature.life. Have a great one.